So Barry's just found the flat-rock male not too far up ahead of us here, and he's walking down one of our boundary roads, which is a long straight road. Looks as though he's on a bit of a territorial patrol. He's on a serious mission, just marching straight down the road, stopping to scent mark every now and then. Perfect opportunity for us to get some epic walk-bys of him coming past the vehicle. So awesome to see the flat-rock male. I haven't seen him for a good couple of months now. His territory's shifted a bit further north, so he goes beyond Londolozi's northern boundary, as well as this area is pretty tricky to find animals because the blocks are so big between the roads. It's often we'll find the tracks, but then in order to try and find the animal can be a challenge. But just to see him, he's looking in great condition. Looks as though he's settling down in some of the grass on the side of the road. He has walked incredibly far this morning, because I know Nick was tracking him. His tracks came from right on the other side of the property, walking all the way through here, because the flat-rock male's territory is enormous. And so it's just a matter of time before he was going to settle down and rest for the morning. But what we're hoping for is one last little mission down the road to try and seek out a bit of better shade. There we go, we got our wish. He's walking down the road one last time. I'm sure he's just going to look for a better spot to rest in the shade. Hopefully we get a walk by, and then yeah, we can carry on and see what else we find for the morning. So we're following some tracks of what looks like at least one male, which is most likely an Ndzhenga male, and a number of Ntsevu females going straight down the road here. We're going to just keep looping up ahead, trying to see if we can find them, but they've covered quite some distance since last night. So let's keep our fingers crossed that we're able to find them this morning. Just found one of the Ndzhenga males. He's now moving around, sniffing the ground pretty intensely. So he's probably detected that in some of those females' urine that they might be coming into estrus or into heat, and he wants to be the one that's going to be mating with them. He's marching up and down. He's walked past us 3 times here with his nose stuck to the ground, phlegm and grimacing, just trying to determine exactly what reproductive status those females are in. And it's just awesome to watch him walking through the grass here. He's so fixated and determined to find where these females have gone. And as he walks off, he probably loses the scent. So he comes back to try and find it again and go off on a different route, hoping that he ends up finding them. But it's just great to see a male lion moving around like this in the daylight hours. So we followed this male as he's been pretty determined in his search for the females, and we've come down to the Sand River and we can see one male, so I presume it's one of his brothers, and at least 3 females way down in the distance down there, and he's now crossed through the Sand River but heading in that direction.
Get out of the way, Kyle.
And we can just see him coming into frame at the bottom of the scene there with the other lions in the distance. So it's going to be very interesting to see if he now goes and approaches them straight away, or if he settles down at a distance away from his brother there. Because with the other male being right next to the females, it's probably he's slightly more dominant, and this one will then keep his distance for now. But it's a great view from here out in the sand in the distance. We can't get any closer, so we're probably going to leave them and start heading back towards camp now.